Jake Paul collapsed after a brutal knockout by Mike Tyson that shocked the fight world during a random sparring session ahead of their fight on November 15, 2024. Tyson made the YouTuber turned boxer fall to the canvas in seconds, and the entire fight world is buzzing, including boxing professionals and pundits. Jake Paul reportedly suffered a broken rib from the way he collapsed after the knockout. Tyson's punch is like a sledgehammer, and Jake learned that the hard way knockouts don't usually end careers, but this one is making everyone question Jake's strategy. In the sparring session last weekend, Jake came in with his usual swagger, full of confidence and trash talking, even called Tyson a sick chicken, thinking he could take down the legend just like the retired MMA fighters and NBA players he faced before. But reality hit him hard, literally. Fast forward to a few seconds into the first round of sparring, and Jake is bobbing, weaving, trying to feel Tyson out, thinking he's in control. But Tyson isn't playing those games. Then bang, one perfectly timed punch from Mike and Jake crashes to the canvas. Game over. Jake got the harshest reality check of his life. Training and hype are one thing, but standing across from Mike Tyson is another. Jake's ego shattered along with his body, and the fight world was speechless. It's Jake's fault for underestimating his opponent. This wasn't a retired fighter or basketball player. This is Mike Tyson, the man who shaped modern boxing and sent men into retirement. With his punches, Jake thought a few years of training and some wins could prepare him, but he learned you don't beat the master. Tyson is pure power and killer instinct. He doesn't fade with age. Jake underestimated a legend and paid the price. Larry Holmes was a legend in his own right, having only been knocked down once in his career before facing Tyson. But Mike dismantled him in the fourth round, delivering relentless punches until Holmes hit the canvas and got up only to be knocked down again. Tyson versus Michael Spinks had everyone on edge. Spinks was undefeated, but Tyson knocked him out in 91 seconds, cementing his legacy as one of the most feared fighters ever. Meanwhile, Jake, a YouTuber turned boxer, thought he could handle that level, despite Tyson's dominance over legends since the 80s. Jake Paul had to leave the gym on a gurney after a brutal KO from Mike Tyson. The YouTuber turned boxer was in so much pain he couldn't stand. Jake, who usually acts untouchable, was wheeled out and rushed to the hospital. This wasn't a minor bruise. Jake looked like he'd been run over by a truck.
Yeah, and then I wake up the next day and have a phone call with
Jake lost not just the sparring match, but a huge chunk of his wealth. He put so much on the line thinking he'd be the one to take Tyson down, but instead he's left with a bruised ego, a busted rib, and an empty wallet. Now Jake's in tears, refusing to pay up and facing lawsuits because of these bets. Instead of owning up like a champ, he's making excuses, saying the bet wasn't real since it was just sparring. But the bet was about sparring. Tyson wasn't there for an exhibition. He was there to show Jake what's up, and Jake lost fair and square. Now he's trying to backtrack as if that will erase the embarrassment, but the consequences are huge. The lawsuits could wipe out more than just a bit of Jake's wealth. This is a blow to Jake's image, built on being the loud, confident guy who backs it up in the ring. His fan sponsorships and influencer turned boxer persona are at risk with a broken rib and lawsuits piling up. The fight on November 15 is in doubt. The fight might be in jeopardy as everyone was hyped for this showdown, including YouTube fans, boxing purists, and casual sports watchers. Jake needs time to heal, and with legal issues piling up, it's unclear if he can focus on training. If the fight gets postponed or cancelled, it would be a huge blow for fans. So, what are your thoughts on Jake Paul's world collapsing after what Mike did? Let me know in the comments, and take care.